The Hill, 4th of August 2023, to combat fentanyl, MPs from both parties demand an aggressive strategy against China. China has exploited medicine production and transportation as part of her all-out war against the United States to jeopardize American citizens' health. To combat the fentanyl inflow, a group of senators from both parties are urging Secretary of State Antony Blinken to take aggressive diplomatic action with China. Representative Susie Lee, Democrat Nevada, and 44 other House members expressed their alarm about the People's Republic of China's (PRC) ongoing role in the fentanyl epidemic in the United States in a letter addressed on Wednesday. Ending fentanyl is a matter of life and death, not politics, Lee stated in a statement provided to The Hill. It was made evident today by a coalition of 45 Congress members representing both parties. Co-leads on the letter are Representatives Blaine Luetkemeyer, R-Mo, Annie Kuster, DNH, Dan Crenshaw, Republican Texas, Lisa McClain, Republican Michigan, and David Tron, DMD. As part of a coordinated, whole-of-government effort, we urge you to advance aggressive diplomatic action to secure an agreement with the PRC that results in an accurate clampdown on the devastating illicit fentanyl trade, the letter stated. The Secretary stressed the significance of cooperating with China to halt the flow of synthetic pharmaceuticals and precursor chemicals into the United States that fuel the fentanyl issue during Blinken's crucial visit to Beijing in June. Blinken discussed collaborative working groups to tackle problems like this with Chinese authorities. Speaking at a news conference on Tuesday, State Department spokesman Matt Miller stated that while the United States and China are still making progress in their discussions about fentanyl, they are not yet ready to form a working group on the drug. The letter said that the PRC remains the primary supplier of the starting chemical materials used to illicitly manufacture drugs that have been involved in the deaths of far too many Americans. It was claimed that these precursor chemicals are supplied to transnational criminal groups, or cartels, in Mexico, who use them to produce illicit fentanyl imported into the United States. The politicians, pointing out the rise in fentanyl-containing pills in recent years, asked Blinken and the United States to act with urgency to prevent more Americans from dying from drug overdoses. The MPs claimed that a sophisticated criminal network fueling the drug epidemic in America had been developed due to coordinated relationships between organizations in the PRC and cartels in Mexico. Legislators proposed heightened surveillance of trades and activities that have historically served as indicators of human trafficking, like the international trade in wildlife-protected species, to prevent this. 4 questions about the State Department's response to the fentanyl issue, Blinken's trip to Beijing, and the planned U.S.-China working group to combat illegal fentanyl trafficking were posed by the members of Congress to him.